Now, first of all is data definition language, DDL command. In this, we will use statements like create, alter, and drop. So earlier I told you about how to create a table. You know that?
Yes.
And other one is alter table. And I told you about alter statements to modify the columns as well as data types.
Yes, yes, yes,
And
yes.
drop also.
Yeah.
Drop table, table name.
What
Okay,
about delete? Delete is not coming under this definition, that DDL.
which one?
Delete command.
No. It is not in data definition. It will be in data manipulation, by which we
Okay, okay.
can manipulate the data. Okay. So first of
Okay.
all, I am writing only a syntax here for your remembering ranks. Create table and table name. Okay. Create
Okay.
table name. After that parenthesis, and here we can add parameter. Oh, no, sorry, column.
Okay.
Column and its data type.
Yes.
Data type. This is a syntax and column 1 and then column 2 data type and so on. Okay.
Okay.
And for alter table
Table name.
table alter column name and whatever the data type we want to update it is. And now drop table name. So we will learn so far about these DDL. Now DDL, sorry, DML, data manipulation language. Data manipulation language. In this, we will use like insert, update, and delete. Okay.
Okay.
So you already know about the select query. Okay. Select
Yes.
star from table name, and after that it is insert
Into.
into table name, and after that column 1, column 2, column 3. And one important thing here, if I write column 2 first at okay, no, for example, I am writing here column 3 and here SQL column 2. Okay, then in this case,
Values also we need to put like that's correct.
yes,
Okay.
for example, value for column 1, value for column 3, value for column 2. This is the second statement, and after that update statement. Update table name. Set
Okay.
column
Column
1
type.
equals to and value where uh, any condition any condition we can mention here. Then the syntax I am writing here. Insert, update, and after that delete. Okay. Delete from table name. Delete from table name where any condition. These are the DML statements. You already know about this. That's why I'm writing only the syntax here.
Okay.
DML. Now, other one was in our. It was DDL. I've written DML, DQL. Okay.
Okay.
DQL and DCL. DQL, DCL. DQL means data query
Query.
language. Okay.
Yes.
So it is just like a query language to retrieving the information from the database. Okay. And in this we can use the select query.
Okay.
I'm writing the syntax here also. Only one is, for example, we have written this select star from table name. We can write for DQL.
Okay.
DCL. DCL means data control language.
Control language. Okay.
Yes. Data control language. Data control means with the help of this query, we can grant some permissions to the users. Okay, controlling the data means there are two users. We want for one user for some privileges and for other rights and permissions. That's why we can use these statement. Grant and revoke are considered here. Grant, grant and revoke. Okay. Grant means to give
Permission.
permission and to take permission. Okay. To withdraw permissions. To withdraw permission, we use revoke statement.
Okay.
I will give you example of this later about DCL. Okay. And
Okay.
other one is TCL. TCL is transaction control language.
Transaction control language.
Control
Okay.
language. And transaction control language, there are commit and rollback. These are the two important statements. Commit is used for commit a transaction. Commit a transaction. And rollback is used for rollbacking a transaction. Rollback transaction whenever any exception or any error occurred or any failure. For example, when we are transferring the money from one account to another account and due to some internet issue, connectivity issue or electricity issue, so amount is deducted from one account, but it is not credited in another account. Okay.
Okay.
But after maybe in 24 hours or in 72 hours, the amount is credited from first user. And sometimes it is going into the other, but it is not in transit mode. So commit and rollback, these are the important features which we are using in our those stored procedures whenever we are doing some updation, insertion, deletion. Maybe while executing a procedure or executing a script, suddenly my laptop is going down or any error occurred. So only the 50% of data is updated and another 50% is not updated. It means transaction is not completed 100%. In this case,
Okay.
in this case, automatically we have write some query so that rollback query is executed and all the data is rolled back on to the normal level. And if the data is successfully done, then in that case we write commit statement. Commit means 100% it is successfully submitted. No changes can be done. Maybe if account is credited with some money, then it cannot be rolled back. Okay.
Okay. For example, if the system failures happen, when we will write this query, rollback query after?
I will give you an example about this rollback query. Okay. Commit and
Okay.
rollback.
No. Mhm.
One is also save point. Save point is also a term used in transaction control language.
Mhm.
Now, most important is in TCL command, grant and revoke is rarely used for data control language, but most important thing whenever we write procedure or doing some insertion, deletion operation means whenever we are using the data manipulation language in most scenarios, we use the in these statement commit and rollback. Okay.
Okay.
Other point also say point it is also important, but not so much used. We will. I am giving you an example of commit and rollback now. Okay. In
Okay.
another query, commit and rollback. First of all, before know about commit and rollback, you know about a transaction. What is transaction?
You can explain about that one. I know
Okay.
something, but not much.
Okay. Transaction means anything which can be done 100% or not. It cannot be in between. Okay.
Okay.
Means we are using a money transaction or any transaction, it is the same piece. Okay.
Okay.
So if I am writing with the help of taking an example, I will tell you about commit and rollback statement. TBL student registration. I am checking if the data is available here or not. TBL student registration. Transaction. Okay. Transaction. It will be completed 100% or 0%. It cannot be in transit mode. Means it cannot be in incomplete mode.
Okay.
For example, I am using this table for commit and rollback. Let for example, I am deleting. Uh, For example, if I want to delete the data of the fourth row from this table, so I need to write delete from TBL student registration
Okay.
where ID equals to 4. You know that. But
Yes. Yes.
maybe I forgot to write this query, or maybe I have write the full query, but I executed the selected one. In this case, I lost all the data due to my mistake. Huh?
Yeah.
Uh, or any failure occurs suddenly, I am executing this and it contains the thousands or 2000s of records, and it is taking time of for example 5 minutes, but in 5 minutes suddenly my laptop going down within 3 minutes. So query is not completed successfully. That means only the 100 records are deleted, hundreds are left, or maybe something anything else occurs, then in this case we are using transactions. So we need to write here begin transaction. Okay,
Okay, okay.
begin transaction. Now if I execute this query begin transaction, one was affected,
Okay.
but the transaction is begin but not end. Okay, let's check the data here. Now it is not showing ID number 4 here, right? Now as a sudden, but I came to know after that that oh, I don't want to delete that ID number 4. I want only the ID number 3 to be deleted. So how can I get the data which is deleted? How can I roll back the data? So I need to write rollback.
Okay.
Rollback transaction. I have executed rollback transaction. Now I need to check again. Look, ID number 4 is available now.
Yes. Okay, okay.
This is the main concept of transaction.
Transaction.
And whenever we are using the rollback transaction or commit transaction, we need to write first begin transaction. If we are not executing with this by selecting everything, then it will not work, because earlier we have already used the normal queries for deletion, operation,
Okay.
and insertion. Okay. Now I am again selecting this and executing. Okay.
Okay.
Now I am checking ID number 4 is not here, and let's suppose we are deleted the correct row.
Yes.
Now we currently this transaction is in open state. Okay, so we need to write commit. Once the data is committed, we cannot roll back. Okay, now
If
commit
you're right, if you're writing a transaction, I need to mention any table name or anything. Just put this query only. Begin transaction,
begin
commit
transaction.
transaction.
Yes,
Okay.
commit transaction is completed. Now if I select once again, now it is not appearing here. And if I want to roll back that transaction, it is saying the rollback transaction request has no corresponding begin transaction,
Yeah,
because
because we did the
already
commit.
we have committed the transaction. So we cannot roll back that data. Okay,
Okay.
understood. This is the main
Yes, yes.
concept of transaction. This is the important part of transaction. And for example, if someone gives a table and asks you to update the data, for example, any column value of hundreds of records, then you earlier you wrote only the this query or any update query, but if you write begin transaction and then executing this query, then you can check whatever I have write my query, is it correctly updated the data or not. If it is correctly updated the data, then you can show to the other person that is it okay according to you. When he say yes, it is okay, there is no mistake, then you commit that transaction. Otherwise you can roll back that transaction.
There is any time restriction for this one. Commit.
Nothing,
Okay.
but it should be in the same window, because it is the current session. I am executing in new query window. Okay, if I and that is the main thing.
Okay.
Now we will go on. I will tell about grant, revoke, and save point later. Okay.
Okay, no problem.
And now important point is operators. Earlier I have shared you. Acha, just a minute. He is messaged me.
Okay, no problem.
I informed him he is going to join issue. Now, other is SQL operators. He is available now, maybe. Kamil, hello, Kamil. Kamil, am I audible to you? Kamil, maybe your speaker is not working. You know about SQL operators? Nafi?
No. You can explain.
Okay. Maybe you know, but you don't know.
Yes, the word.
Yes. Operators are like addition, subtraction, multiply, division, and condition or condition greater than equal to,
Oh,
and
okay.
uh, between, if
Mm-hmm.
exist in operator, like operator. These
Mm-hmm.
are the operators that we are using in our queries. Maybe he's not able
Okay.
to listen me, hearing me. I ask him to
Yeah.
reconnect.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, let's say we are using this table, DBL student registration. Let add some data here. For example, I have added here the age. Okay.
Okay.
Now we can use the operators plus operator. For example, if I want to graduate, is
Hello.
he is saying that some network issue is facing.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is fine from beyond and why it is not working there.
Maybe probably with his network only, because here it's everything is clear.
So, for example, is this operator addition operator is just like same that we can use. For example, if I want to add select ID plus age, okay, because
Mm-hmm.
both are the integer values, okay,
Okay.
from TBL registration and select star and ID plus age. Then we can check the plus operator. It is showing here 26, 27, right?
Okay. So it's using for adding. If you want to make another column,
Just a bit. What are you saying?
no, I'm just asking what is the purpose of this one? If you want to create another column or
No, purpose is just I am using the plus operator. How can we use this? So the syntax
mm-hmm,
is very simple. You can
mm-hmm,
mention the first column or any other column and in between plus, minus, multiply, addition, anything else. That I want to tell
okay.
you about
So
this.
yeah, for this one, same operator. It's only for applicable for only for int, correct? Or other data type also.
Other data label, but if you let's check because
Mm-hmm,
it can be applicable on float or decimal types values, but not for string values. So for example, if I want to add student name column here, okay,
mm-hmm,
ID plus,
mm-hmm.
then we can check what error will occur. It is showing conversion failed when converting the varchar value. Varchar value is ABC to data type int. So we cannot implement on string
Okay,
values. Okay.
okay. So it's applicable only for int and a floating type. Then both data
Hmm.
types should be
Or
same.
data. Yes. Any mathematical value we can say.
Okay. Mm-hmm,
Uh,
mm-hmm. Now the syntax is select star then comma. Is correct?
mhm. And other operators are AND operator, OR operator. For example, you know about the difference between AND operator and OR operator?
Yeah, you can explain.
Okay. First one is AND operator. Meeting will be end after 3 minutes, and we will rejoin once again. Okay, after 5 minutes. And OR. So AND operator means if we are applying the AND condition, it means all the conditions should be true.
Yes.
Or in OR condition, any, for example, we are mentioning 3 conditions. For AND case, all the 3 conditions should be true. Then some process will occur. And for OR condition, any of the 3 condition is true.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So I am implementing this query here. Select the PVR registration. Where, okay, where name equals to, for example, this one.
Okay.
And email ID equals to this one. Okay, first one I have checked. Now, is it giving result or not?
Yeah, of course.
No, just a minute, just a minute. I have student name. The column is student name. Okay. So it is not giving any result because
There is no
it is
FFF.
checking both condition, student
Yes.
FFF and email ID. Okay. And let's check DEF. For example, if you are mentioning DEF here, nothing else, because for this row, student DEF and email ID is not matching.
Okay.
Okay. And if I write here, for example, I am copied this and mentioning here or, okay, it means it will give the results of student DEF as well as email ID ABC. Look, ABCDEF and email ID ABC. That is the difference. So whenever we are writing some logic or any condition, we just want to check which type of data we want. Either all the data is mandatory, then we will get the results, or is it optional? Whenever anything is optional, then we will use or condition.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so you understood
Understood.
that, and our
Yeah.
operator.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes. Yes.
and one more thing in this example, for example, if I writing here where age, then greater than equal to, these are also the operator. For example, age is greater than 24. So greater than operator we can use just like this. Then it is giving results, and greater than or equal to 24, then it will also again give some result. But if we mention 28 greater than 28 or equal to 28, it will not give any result. Okay.
Okay.
If I
Faisal,
mention here, yes.
I have one doubt. In some
Okay.
queries, we are ending with the semicolon. Is correct?
This.
Yeah.
No need. You can mention semicolon or not. It will fine.
Oh, okay. So if you put the semicolon also, the query will execute, correct?
Yes, correct. And it is not case sensitive also. Either you can mention capital A here, it will work.
What of the table name? Table name I can do like that, case